Hey, Lovesick, Ian here, so buckle up because here we go. And today I'm going to teach you how, and today I'm going to tell you the story of the Nickelodeon Hotel. So Nickelodeon wanted to make money off the most popular show at the time, and still today even, SpongeBob SquarePants. So they made a hotel on Memorial Day 2005 in Orlando, because that's where Disneyland is, and at Universal Studios they have two attractions. Well, did Nickelodeon Studios and Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast. So it was pretty cool. I mean, I never went there myself, but well, I heard it sounds cool. So they had rooms and stuff and games. So the kid rooms were the only rooms in the house that were decorated for kids. They had paintings of characters on the wall, such as SpongeBob SquarePants, Rugrats, Dora the Explorer, Danny Phantom, All Grown Up, Jimmy Neutron, the Very Odd Parents, and that's pretty much it. And these rooms were finished, maybe, I haven't been. But there was one room that was disconnected 5 months after it opened. It is a heart-shaped, it's a suite called the Nick at Night suite. Which probably discontinued since it's a hotel for kids. I mean, adults can stay there, they have adult rooms and stuff. Some have entire kitchen, dining room, bathroom, stuff like that. But it's mainly meant for kids. It's like when you go to Chuck E. Cheese's, you don't go there for good pizza, but you pretend you like it for your kids. So they have a thing called the Nicktoon Cafe, which was a cafe that had Nickelodeon characters, too much to mention, that would give you food and take your orders. So anyway, they're pretty creepy. They weren't like Disney ones where they have more than one feature. But since most of them had two big heads enough for people to control, they're pretty much always smiling, which is really good if they're looking at camera. Which 95% of the time, they are not. So anyway, around Christmas, so for Christmas they have a thing called the Let Snow, where they had these, where they would cook s'mores around fireplaces and stuff. And they have a thing called the Studio Nick, where they made game shows. When I started, they had two called Who Knows Best and Nick Live. Who Knows Best was a show to see how well families knew each other. Well, Nick Live was a game show where families compete against other families. Yeah. So it also had a food court which had a root beer, Pizza Hut, Antonio's Pizza, and Starbucks. There's also a deli which used to be a Subway before back when this was just a Holiday Inn, which is how originally started. This was the first ever Holiday Inn suite, and the one that started in 1990. Same year SpongeBob SquarePants started. Yeah. So anyway, in 2014 they had a new advent at Studio Nick called Double Dare Live, based off the hit TV show Double Dare on Nickelodeon. In 2014, they have a thing called the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Some of the Shell, in which they took down all the Danny Phantom rooms and replaced them with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And some of the times, this didn't happen most of the time, but some of the times, they'd make pizza, which I heard was really bad, but it was like Chuck E. Cheese's pizza. At least that's what I heard. They never went. I never went down. So, in 2015, it celebrated its 10-year anniversary. But 1 month after the anniversary ended, they were hit with some devastating news. On January 2016, they announced that the Nickelodeon Hotel will be will turn back into a Holiday Inn. That already started before January 2016, and people asked them what was going on. They just said they're doing some construction. That's how we paint. So things on the walls weren't really paintings, they were stickers and stuff, so they took them off and replaced them with non-Nickelodeon stuff and took off all the Nick branded stuff. It was supposed to turn back into a Holiday Inn on April 17th, 2016. But due to construction, it didn't reopen until June 1st, 2016. Now it's just a normal hotel. But now Nick has a new one, because that one, they had like a thing called the Oasis pool, and the walls were leaking and just gross stuff. So, and they also had other problems, considering that the two main attractions, Nickelodeon Studio and Universal, shut down in 2005, and the other one closed down in 2011, which in 2011 is when it started going down, and they made a new deal with Charisma Hotels. Now they made one near a beach, which is no problem with it. It wasn't near a beach. Plus you had to stay there to get your money's worth. But that's on a beach, and now they're getting a new one in Mexico in 2019. So it wasn't really a failure. It had consistent people, but it wasn't good at the same time. But I guess we'll just be left with a memory. Yeah, of people having the best day ever. Okay. Stay tuned, and always wear your seatbelt.